Hello, my name is Brenda, and today I will be talking to you about diabetes in Merced. A problem Merced faces is a high prevalence of type 2 diabetes among its low-income residents, but why? If you look at some of its statistics, you can see that compared to California's 58 counties, Merced ranks the 49th county with a high rate of diabetes, 58 having the highest prevalence. Its age-adjusted mortality rate is 26.6 per 100,000 population. Diabetes causes one death for every 5,260 people living in Merced. Merced also suffers from a high unemployment rate at 17.5%. This puts 26.6% of its residents living at or below the poverty level. Which leads us to the reasons why Merced faces such a high prevalence of diabetes. The main cause is most of its residents live at or below the poverty level. This means that they can't always afford to buy healthy foods. Instead, they buy foods high in sugar, fat, and full of empty calories because they are cheaper. This then causes them to gain weight and eventually become obese. Obesity is the opposite of diabetes, so they end up contracting type 2 diabetes due to their weight. A 34-year-long cohort study of 6,147 diabetes-free adults in Alameda County was conducted. The study involved surveying the participants about their eating habits, physical activity, education, income, and occupation at specific times during the 34-year span. They used age, gender, race, and marital status as confounders. The results revealed that 318 participants developed diabetes, and nearly half of them were low income. Furthermore, education, income, and occupation were associated with an increased risk of contracting diabetes. There is about a 28% increased risk to obtain diabetes if you are low income. The researchers concluded that socioeconomic status plays a big role in diabetes and can significantly increase your risk if you are low income. A case control study of 201 Latina women was conducted in order to see if their nutritional knowledge increased their risk of contracting diabetes. They were separated into two groups, 101 without type 2 diabetes and 100 with type 2 diabetes. They used age as a confounder. The results indicated no increased risk for being or not being knowledgeable in nutrition, but instead found out income was a common factor among the group with diabetes. They concluded that their knowledge of food does not cause diabetes. Instead, the foods they can afford will increase the risk of contracting diabetes, thus making income the contributor to developing diabetes. This chart shows the percentages of those who have and don't have diabetes, sectioned off by different categories, like education, income, ethnicity, and more. If you look at income, you clearly see an increase of diabetes among low-income Latinas that nearly doubles those with higher incomes. Overall, diabetes is not only caused by poor eating habits and lack of exercise, but also by income. The previous studies show that people with low income have a higher risk of contracting diabetes. The foods they can afford plays a big role in their nutritional intake and their overall health. Thank you.